Across India, weather conditions are showing strong regional variation, ranging from intense heat waves in the north and west to rain-bearing clouds and thunderstorms in the east and parts of the south. While some regions continue to face extreme temperatures and dry conditions, others are witnessing moisture-driven instability with frequent rain and lightning activity. Well, let's start with North India. Punjab will experience a severe heat wave with partly cloudy skies and extremely high temperatures across major cities. In Amritsar, the maximum temperature is 43 degrees Celsius, while the minimum is 27 degrees Celsius. Moving to Bathinda, the maximum remains 46 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 25 degrees Celsius. In Chandigarh Mohali, the maximum temperature rises to 42 degrees Celsius, while the minimum stays at 28 degrees Celsius. Jalandhar will see a maximum of 43 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 27 degrees Celsius. In Taran, the maximum reaches 45 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 30 degrees Celsius. Himachal Pradesh will see thunderstorms with rain and gusty winds accompanied by lightning. In Dharamshala, the maximum temperature is 31 degrees Celsius, while the minimum drops to 20 degrees Celsius. Kangra sees a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius. In Shimla, the maximum reaches 28 degrees Celsius, while the minimum is 21 degrees Celsius. Manali will be colder with a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius. Delhi will face an intense heat wave with strong surface winds and warm nights, as the maximum temperature is 45 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 27 degrees Celsius. Haryana will continue under heat wave conditions with partly cloudy to clear skies, as in Gurgaon, the maximum temperature is 44 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 29 degrees Celsius. Panipat will see a maximum of 43 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 29 degrees Celsius. Sirsa records a maximum of 45 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 29 degrees Celsius. Noor reaches a maximum of 44 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 32 degrees Celsius. Jammu and Kashmir will experience cloudy weather with rain and thunderstorms along with gusty winds. Kupwara will have a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 10 degrees Celsius. Srinagar records a maximum of 25 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 12 degrees Celsius. In Jammu, the maximum reaches 40 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 27 degrees Celsius. South India will experience a mix of heat and unstable weather conditions with partly cloudy skies, light to moderate rain and thunderstorms along with lightning and occasional dust storms in some states. As in Kerala, the maximum temperature is 33 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 25 degrees Celsius. Moving to Tamil Nadu, the maximum reaches 40 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 30 degrees Celsius. In Karnataka, the maximum is 32 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 22 degrees Celsius. Andhra Pradesh will see a maximum of 46 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 31 degrees Celsius. Finally, Telangana records a maximum of 41 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 30 degrees Celsius. West India will experience mostly dry and hot weather with clear skies and intense heat conditions dominating most of the regions. As in Maharashtra, the maximum temperature is 34 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 27 degrees Celsius. Gujarat sees a maximum of 43 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 28 degrees Celsius. In Rajasthan, the maximum reaches 42 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 30 degrees Celsius. East and Northeast India will experience cloudy skies with frequent spells of rain, thunderstorms and lightning, making the weather more humid and unstable compared to the other regions. As in West Bengal, the maximum temperature is 36 degrees Celsius, while the minimum is 29 degrees Celsius. Moving to Assam, the maximum reaches 34 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 25 degrees Celsius. In Bihar, the maximum is 40 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 30 degrees Celsius. Overall, while the northern and western parts of the country continue to remain under intense heat stress, the eastern and southern regions are witnessing more dynamic weather patterns with intermittent rainfall and thunderstorm activity, reflecting the diverse climatic conditions across India.